Hey everyone, I'm Rafi, or you can call me Funny of Star. This is the first episode of my Minecraft playthrough, or what I like to call fall asleep while I play Minecraft. Since it's the first episode, I don't want to go too deep or start with anything heavy. And yeah, I'm from Indonesia, so please pardon me if I make some mistakes along the way. I hope this video helps you relax, whether you're trying to fall asleep, study, or just draw while listening. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So, alright then, let's get started. Hello everyone, since this is the first video, I'm probably just gonna talk about I'm just gonna introduce myself to you guys and what's this channel about. Oh, look at that, oh my god. Alright, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to introduce myself, who I am, who am I, and what's this channel is going to be about, and what's the vision about this channel. So my name is Rafi, or you could call me Kios, like this channel, Epiphany of Star. And this channel, basically, I want to make some kind of like psychology video, where we talk about life and self-improvement. But I already made another channel, so I feel like it's such a waste for me to just abandon this channel. And I feel like since I recently played Minecraft again, uh, how about I create a video about playing Minecraft and talk about life, and in a way that it makes me feel better to talking about my life and my problem and my experience with that, and having people to you know people around the internet react to that. And I feel like oh, that's a horse right there. And I feel like playing Minecraft is a way to meditate somehow, since like in the weekdays I probably work too hard on myself, and I don't really have a time to be peaceful or to be not stressed about life and on the weekend. So I decided to play some Minecraft. Is that a no? I thought it's a village for a second. Well, look at the star. And yeah, and I feel like Minecraft in a way is a way uh, to meditate somehow. Oh, I already have this. Okay. Yeah, actually, this is my fourth takes on this video, because like the first take I was talking about my life and how bad it is for me, how I make a lot of mistake in life. And I feel like for the first video, I don't think I'm supposed to talk about that. I think I need to talk about something that are more positive, more positive in this life. And it turns out to be like a little bit dark on the first episode, so I was like, oh no, I cannot talk about this. I have to talk about like something that are better in my life, and talk about something that motivational, I guess. And yeah, so oh yeah, I forgot about introducing myself, that I'm a filmmaker, and I have another YouTube channel that talks about like filmmaking and psychology. But I'm also a freelancer, so I'm not really working for a studio. I'm working for myself, basically. Freelancer or an employee, if you could say that. A delayed cool another word for an employee is a freelancer. So yeah, I basically work for filmmaking films or ads and anything basically. And that includes visual and audio. And I'm 25 years old. I graduated last year, and yeah, after graduation, I feel like I already spent a lot of money with making films, and I feel like I shouldn't go to like I shouldn't apply a job where it is egotistical, and it's not a wise choice, to be honest. After like doing it for 1 year, I was like thinking, um, what is that? What is something that is profitable then and doesn't take a lot of time? Because if I just graduate from film school, I probably not gonna be like a have like a big role in filmmaking or film industry. I'm probably gonna be starting from the bottom again, and I feel like I already. Oh shit! No, I feel like I already spent a lot of money through my college, and I feel like it's not worth it if I go back to the industry and just applying for not to sound arrogant, for like a low end job, where you just got paid like I don't know, the minimum wage. And I feel like I know for some people would say like, yeah, we have to start from the bottom, but I feel like we could do better sometimes. if I could if I want to do it myself, if I feel like I just want to pursue my dream, and you know uh, like I really, yeah, I want to pursue my dream, and I don't want to. What the heck? What the what? Did the chicken stole my and what? What? Okay, that is weird. Okay, I cannot be loud because I'm here just, I'm accompanying you guys for sleep. But that was weird. Okay, that's that's something. Mm, all right. What the heck? Now what? Now it's there again. Okay, whatever. That's a bug, I said. And yeah, what I'm trying to say is like I don't really want to work for people. I know it sounds stupid. I just want to, work with people, if you know what I mean. Because film industry is not as easy as you think. If you're a film graduate or anything like that, you just go start from like really, really below. And sometimes the seniority really, really hard on you if you're from the same college. And I feel like that really sucks. So I decided to, because I'm 25 years old, I don't want to go that path again. I want to do something that are, more impactful for my life and not really slow down. Um, so I try YouTube, and it's been a year that I'm trying to pursue my dream, which is creating video for YouTube. And well, it's really hard, to be honest. It's not an easy job, but I feel like this is it. This is what I want to do, and basically, I really like opening a lot of. I'm really trying to open a lot of opportunity because of that. I create like 3 channels, including this, and this is more like meditating for me. Just I'm just trying to yap everything, like whether anyone likes it or not, I don't know. But I'm just trying to to spend not spend, I guess. I try to open up more opportunity, because what I learned from my life is like The key for anything, the key for success is consistency, and then the key to be there's a two ways to be lucky. I know it's pretty random, but the first one is um, natural lucky, where you just lucky, all of a sudden everything works well, or all of a sudden you got like a, like a, like a, like you won a lottery like that. Oh, what am I doing here? Like all of a sudden you won a lottery, and then there's a second type of lucky, which is you put yourself in that lucky position, which is through consistency and making a lot of opportunity for you. Because when you do something consistently, even though it's not perfect, and if you do it consistently, and one day that opportunity comes, you're already ready for that. And when that opportunity comes, that slow consistency will somehow be big, if you know what I mean. um Basically just trying to grind, and hopefully one day I get that opportunity and it will be big, so I'm really trying to be consistent with my YouTube stuff and dreams, because since I was a kid I've never been consistent with anything, like whether it's a school, not school, extracurricular, like uh what is it called in US, a club, when I join a fight club or anything like that, or join a painting club, I was never consistent. I never really, after like a week I already like I already get bored, or I already like feeling stressed about it, and I stop. So when I stop, there's some people who are actually not didn't stop. And oh shit, what I mean is like, um a lot of time when people who are make it, or let's just say they're master something, they're not stopping, even though like their progress are pretty slow. And one day that progress is find the opportunity, and they became like a master of that. I feel like, yeah, the key to life is consistency. And and I've learned a lot of things along the way, to be honest, like on this YouTube journey. I know this is pretty random. Basically I just want to talk about like my 1 year journey on YouTube. I want to talk about like how consistency really changed your life. But the thing is, like, I was thinking like, I need to be productive every day. Like, I really at first I was like thinking, look, yeah, the consistency is the key. But then I put it on, like, I do it, like I put a lot of pressure for myself, and I put a lot of plans for myself. Oh, today I'm gonna do this, next day I'm gonna do this, and I just got burned out. It. So what is that? Is that a dog? A wolf. I mean a wolf. I want a wolf right now. Yeah. If you if you're consistent, that is good. But consistent without strategy, you're gonna be like a burnout. I was thinking like, oh, I have to be productive every day. But then when I'm trying to be productive every day, it somehow hurt I feel like I hurt myself, because it was too I press myself, I push myself too hard, and I just become burnout. I I burn out really easily. And then I was thinking like, why did I burn out so fast? So basically because I I was saying to myself like I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a video every day, and that was actually if I'm a robot, that's fine, but if I'm not, that's really hard. I forgot where I put my stuff in. If I'm a robot, that's fine, but I'm not a robot, so wow, look at this. I'm not a robot, so it hurts my head, it hurts everything, my mental health. So I re-strategize. I fix fix it, like I fix my schedule and stuff, like what's important and what's really the thing that I'm able to do, because I feel like I cannot put a lot of pressure on myself basically in the first week and every week, and to finish all of that, it's gonna be like really it's gonna be really hard. And yeah, so I reschedule everything and and find a way that it works for me. And yeah, and now I have like schedule like every week I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do. I have a limit. Basically, I have a limit for myself. So if I cannot, if I'm already feeling bad, so I might just reschedule that, for the sake of my well-being, like not only like mental health but physically, because I remember like I was stressed out. Uh, I was really stressed out, and my body started to hurt. My body started to hurt, like especially my neck. It was really hurt. I don't know. I feel like because I'm stressed because like oh yeah, I do a lot of things, but then um, the output or the outcome is not like what I've imagined. I have like a low fuse and stuff. Like it's pretty slow, right? And it hurts my body. Stress really it doesn't it it's not only hurting your like mental. It's literally hurting your physic, your body, your brain. It really hurts. And I suggest for you guys, don't stress too much about life. To be honest, it definitely will hurt your body even more than your mental health, because it is at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a robot for this. I'm gonna grind every day. I'm gonna grind like 24 hours a day, but then it turns out like I cannot do it. My body couldn't couldn't keep up with that. Oh, couldn't keep up with that. And where am I going with this? Where am I doing? All right. What is the goal? What is the goal? Yeah, I'm gonna make house, but first I need to find sheep. All right. So yeah, don't hurt your body, because like I think yeah, my body cannot keep up. And also there's a lot of times like I have a sister that are like having some sickness with her life. Not sickness. She has like lupus, if you know, autoimmune, and that's a like some kind of deadly deadly sickness. And ow. And there's a time where she was like really stressed about that. Like she was like really hurting, like her mental was down. She feels like, oh, this life is not it's not worth it. It's not worth it anymore because like she always go to hospital and the bills start to get really big. Um, she was really stressed and her body reacted in really bad way. Her arm got stiff, her finger got stiff, and sometimes it can't even move or it moved by itself. So at at that point, I was like, oh, this is real. Stress is really hurting yourself, your life, actually, like your body, literally. And I'm trying to minimize that, because I don't know. I like yesterday I go to hospital because of that because my neck was hurt again and I have like really I don't know, like really my head really hurt, like the headache starting really hurt like every time I wake up. It's been a week and turns out like I have like high blood pressure. I have like a high blood pressure and I feel like it's not only because like mm, my food. I feel like because I'm stressed and I didn't really say it to anyone that I'm stressed. I've been enduring this for myself. So yeah, I'm trying to minimize that and hopefully everything will get better soon. Oh, I hope it's I really want to find a village to be honest here. And another lesson that I got from pursuing this YouTube stuff that I know it might sound delusional for you if you want to pursue your goals or anything like that, pursuing your dreams, goals. For some people, it sounds delusional, but people, like a lot of successful people, have the same things, that same traits in their life, which is they're kind of delusional, you know. Let's say Tyler the Creator, Kanye West. If you see them, like their demeanor, their way of thinking, they would they kind of sound arrogant for some reason. And then I saw it on like Elon Musk or Kendrick Lamar. Everyone, everyone like everyone sounds delusional. They were acting like as if they're gonna be like that. They're gonna be successful when when they were not when they were still broke or still nothing. They would act like yeah, I have a bed. Why am I not sleeping? Okay, yeah, they act like they know a lot of. They act like a leader. They act like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win that. Despite everyone saying like, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, but they keep doing it. They keep um they keep doing what they want to do, and that's all of the traits that I've been learning from those people because it's okay to be a little bit delusional because you know what you want to do. Because sometimes people didn't really know what we're going to do, right? Like people didn't know that, oh, I'm actually know what I'm trying to do. People didn't know that, oh, YouTube is really, really good. Is really the prospect of YouTube is really good. I understand. I learned that, but for some people that are outside and still, still, still living in a I don't know in a cave, they would think like, oh no, it's impossible for you. You cannot just do that. You cannot just do this, right? And yeah, the only one that understand Like what what's you really doing is yourself, you know. Let's say you want to be like a rapper, you know. People wouldn't understand that. Like, why do you want to be rapper stuff, you know? You cannot do it, you know. You don't really have a good voices. But you know, like you are capable for that, and I feel like it's really I feel like it's up to you to decide to decide whether their opinion matters or not, because the only one who knows it is yourself, not anyone else. Because a lot of time people would just say stuff like, even though you're doing good, people would just say stuff, you know. And and a lot of time it's just for their pleasure, for their entertainment, you know. And sometimes those people are insecure, you know. I'm really slow at this, you know, because I'm really talking. I'm not really good at multi multitasking, I guess. I'm really just, you know, if you notice, oh, there's a village. If you notice that I'm just roaming here trying to find like a good spot. But yeah, that's me, you know. I don't know if it's ADHD or anything. But yeah. Uh yeah, people would just say shit even though you're really doing things really good, you know. You've been successful doing this and that. People would just say something. For example, like I remember when I'm like my friend was jealous at me, you know. He brought it up like for a whole year. He was talking about like I make a short film, and he was like, oh, you're pretty lucky, you know, blah blah blah, you know. He talks about my film was actually bad, you know, blah blah. But the only one who makes film is me. He was just, you know, he was just using my film to enter his college at the time. And he was talking about like how some people talk shit about my film, and he was really agreeing with that. And he was like, I don't know why we film, why we win this movie, you know. Because I was like, you don't even work on this film. I just put your name on it, and you already think like, oh, this film is sucks. And it turns out like he just wanted to look better, you know. He always bragged that, and one day, I don't. It's really hard to say it, but it's pretty traumatic for me. Those or to meet those people that are always envious for you, because whatever you do is somehow for them is a competition. And that person, that literally that person goes to a better college than me. At that time I was in an art school, not in a film school. uh is there any chess here? No. This feel like sucks. Yeah, he was in I was in the art school and he was in a film school. uh I made a mistake of choosing the wrong major, and he was in the right major. And one day we met again. One day we met, and he talks about like his achievement and stuff. You know, at that time I wasn't really. Oh, you were there and there. At that time I didn't really care about that. You know, like I'm genuinely happy that he have this achievement, right? And 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 then somehow he just declared to me and my friend like, uh I could say that I'm better than you now. Or he said like, finally I can say I'm better than you. After he bragged about his achievement and stuff, and suddenly he said that, and I was like really, really confused, to be honest. Like, what? And it it hurt me. And after that, I was like, I hold like a grudge to him. At first, I was really glad that, oh, I have a friend that are basically have a connection to the filmmaking world, so I could just still be in a art world or art school. But it turns out like he really is jealous of me since he was younger and trying to trying to win basically. Like, oh, look at this, a slab. And I didn't expect that, and it hurts me a lot, and it makes me depressed for a couple years. And yeah, let's just make a house here, like around here. Yeah, it makes me depressed somehow. Is that a portal? Wait a minute. Mm, I'm gonna make a house there. Oh, yeah, but then the thing is like, but I've but because of that, I learned a lot. To be honest. Oh, what is it? Oh, golden apple. Okay, that's cool. But because of that, I learned a lot, and I learned that when I'm not in a good circle. Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's sakura biome or cherry biome. I don't know. I think that's a good place to live, but we have to travel there. I'm sorry if I'm not like setting up places here. This is the first episode. I wanna explore, like, just enjoying, just enjoying the gameplay here. Like Death Stranding, just going here and there. Yeah. So basically, I moved to another college. I go to film school, and it turns out like there's a lot of people who are basically like him in terms of skill. Like he was saying his uh, accomplishment, like he's saying all of his achievement and stuff. And turns out it was like not really a special thing. Like he understand how to make films and stuff. But then when I moved to film school, everybody knows that, and I know that instantly, and I've learned that easily. And it turns out I feel like at that time my pawn was too small. My perspective was really small, and I saw him as like something big. And when I moved to film school, I don't want to sound arrogant, but he was like ordinary or even looks pretty dumb because there's a time where I asked him about like, oh, do you know how to make this, how to make a shot list? And he was just like, I don't really know, I don't remember that. But then I remember when I'm still in art school, he said like, do you know what is mise en scène, Rafi? And he was like mocking me, like I didn't know that. And he was like mocking me. So it was like kind of disappointed at some point because like I hold a grudge. I'm really angry at him for saying that he was better than me. But it turns out like it was nothing. It was nothing like it was nothing that like I've imagined. You know? Yeah, let's make a house here. Yeah, in this here. Yeah, in this section. It was nothing like I imagined. It was not really that great. I don't want to say like, oh, I don't want to sound arrogant. Like he's not great or I'm better than him. No, I just want to say like, oh, my imagination was wild at that time. I thought like he already succeed, or he already find like a way in his life. He already like find the it, you know, in the film industry. And it turns out like it wasn't special. And there's a lot of people who are uh, really good and really have a lot of more achievement. And I was, it was kind of like, uh, it was like when you know something a little bit and then you brag about it to the people who don't know, and the people who don't know would just look at him like, oh my god, he's really good, and the little the guy who don't know is me at that time. So it was funny, like when you were in the smaller pond you could be big, but then when you were in a bigger pond you would just nothing. And I really, 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 and I'm really sad about that. I'm really stressed out. I'm really stressed out about that, and it literally almost ruined my life. But now I didn't. Now I didn't really wanna do that again. I don't wanna be jealous to for anyone, or to anyone who's like underestimated me. I don't want to be like full on like anger, because it may be like that too. It may be like, oh, they're not like as, oh no, maybe they're not as cool as I thought, because like I have a friends too, because I'm 25 literally, and everyone already have like a great jobs, and some of them talks about money, talks about like uh, their achievement too in their job, and sometimes some of them look down on me, and I really, at that time I was like, I, I didn't learn, I haven't learned it about like, I haven't learned about like, I didn't realize that, to be precise, that I didn't realize that it was just like that, it's not about me, it's about them, and I don't want to have that emotion again, that I hold a grudge, to some people who are actually doesn't matter in my life. So now when someone say something hateful to me, or say some mean things to me, and or underestimated me, I would just like, yeah, whatever, you're just insecure, and you just trying to fill your ego with that. Because a lot of times, I remember when I started a brand, people didn't really care about you, right? I remember when I was 25, 2020 or 22, I guess, like after COVID, or when it was COVID, I started a brand. I started like a what is it called? Like a clothing brand. And at first, I was asking my friend that, hey, please share my stuff. And I thought they were really supportive. But then but after quite a while, they didn't really support it anymore, because I was like, I might be too sensitive for that, but I feel like some people, they don't really care about you that much when your stuff is really like People wants you to be succeed, but they don't want you to be more succeed than them. More successful than them. I feel like that's the point, right? Because like I remember when I'm in the beginning when there's nothing, when I don't have like any profit, they would just like talk about like, let's go, Rafi, blah blah blah. And then when there's something, when there's a profit, they would just they would just doesn't really care about it anymore. They would just disappear and didn't really help me. And then one day, what am I doing here? Okay. Hmm. I'm really bad at this. What the fuck? Oh no, what the heck? Yeah, I wanna block this. Yep. Oh, I should just make house there and make some bridge. Well, I don't know. Okay, whatever. What am I talking before? I forgot. Yeah. Basically, some people, yeah, they didn't really want you to be more successful than them. I don't know. Like this video becomes a ranting again, like rants again. I hope you guys like listening to this, not feeling like, what the heck is he talking about? Because, oh yeah, for for your information, I'm not fluent in English. I'm not from America. I'm from Indonesia. So my English sometimes kind of fucked up a little bit, kind of weird a little bit. So sometimes you just gotta figure it out what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I need to gather more wood. Not from this. Oh, I'm really making it hard for myself. I need to gather some wood, normal wood. Damn, it's really far. Okay, let's go down. Mhm. I don't know. Minecraft and ranting about your life is really peaceful and somehow meditating. It feels like I'm meditating, yeah, like a peaceful and cozy game. Yeah, it's oh, 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 okay, okay. Oh, but I feel like I'm oversharing here. But yeah, whatever. It's been like almost 44 minutes. People, I don't know how many people would came to this point of video, but if you are here, I hope you like this video and I hope you subscribe to this video, and I hope you like my broken English because yeah, sorry for that. I'm still learning to be more fluent in English uh, because it's really helpful to make this kind of video because in my other YouTube video I always script everything, so it's gonna be perfect. But now I don't have like any script or anything like that. it's it's kind of difficult to really talk about what I'm to really make a point, to be honest. Like when I want to talk about this and I was like, what is the English of this, what is the English of that, and it just sometimes make a circle, and it and makes you guys confused, I guess. And yeah, I hope you guys understand that. And oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this video, and hopefully I will be consistent with this type of video um, because it's really fun, to be honest. Like ranting and I'm a bored with this fans. Ranting and playing Minecraft is really fun. And also, if you want to talk about another topic that or suggestion about what topic should I talks about or any story that I should talk about, feel free to comment down below. And and if you have like any other games that are like cozy like this or whatever game like you want me to play, let me know what you think. Or just comment down below. Suggest me a game, but not horror game. But I don't know. I don't know if this channel is going to be a horror game channel or anything like that. But uh, yeah. But yeah, suggest everything. Tell me about everything. And if you're in this point, you're here, or you already sleeping here. You're already sleeping now. That's good. But if you're not, that's great. That's also great because you're listening to me basically, and we get to know each other. Well, you know me, not get to know each other because this is kind of like one way. But if you're comment down below, so I hopefully I'll learn about your life. I'll learn about everything. Share everything with me. So yeah, um, yeah. The point of this video is sometimes it's just like not. I don't really have like any like goals to be honest while playing this because it's peaceful. And when I try to make this type of video but it's survival and I scream a lot, and I feel like that's not a good video if you want to sleep with Minecraft. So yeah, so I just like, oh, maybe peaceful would be better. Yeah, and it's really peaceful, there's no zombie, skeleton, and other mobs. All right, let's sleep. Where is my bed? Where is it? Okay, there you go. Let's sleep. All right, all right. By the way, I don't know what type of shader that I have here. Let me see it. If you want to know what type of shader pack, yeah, this one, the Silder Fibrance shader version 1.52. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna move the bed. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I might be too transparent to you guys, but the reason why I'm like using English instead of like using like uh my native language Indonesian, because I don't know, I feel like it's more challenging and more fun, and there will be not a lot of people know me from where I came from, that they would they were probably just like, what is Rafi doing, like they will probably don't know me, when I go somewhere. And hopefully if I'm become famous or something, when I go to the mall or anything like that, nobody would know me. But I have like a career here, in somewhere in the internet, and people would know me, not because I don't like it, but because sometimes people in the country I've lived in, it's just sometimes they love to talk shit about you, especially the elder one, like they would always ask me like, what do you do for a living? And when I said like, oh, I'm trying to building my career in this digital platform on YouTube, and they would like they would start talking shit about me. They would start like, no, that's not a real job. You need to get a real job. But then there's a lot of people who are already making a lot of profit from this, and they wouldn't really, they would just call like, they would just say like, oh, it's really good to be like Mr. Beast. He had a lot of money because of YouTube. And then when I want to try it, those people were just like, you're really doing YouTube, huh? You're really doing this for a life? And I was like, man, for real? Yeah, there's a lot of jealousy in this life, and a lot of contradiction, because I don't understand, to be honest, when people would say like, go get a job, and like go get a real job. I don't really understand like, what is real job? uh Office job? Yeah, office job. you know but but like, people would always say, is this sustainable? Like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to figure it out. And a lot of people already like know like this job is sustainable. Let's just look at like a lot of YouTubers out there, and you know in a year they already make a lot of money. Oh my god, I'm too oversharing for this, but yeah, this is just my side of project of YouTube, my fun YouTube channel, not my like really really grinding for money. And obviously everyone nowadays on YouTube are about money and stuff, but for this channel one, for this one, I really trying to be as as free as possible, even though it doesn't really have like a lot of views. I wouldn't really care. Well, I care, but but it's not like crazy like that, because I already have like another channel that where I really put my effort there. So, well, playing this also put a lot of effort though, making the thumbnails and stuff. But yeah, you get it, right? You get it. Sorry for my English. Oh my god, it's circling. But yeah, it's really it's really crazy, right? Like, if you see like I show speed, Kais and Nad, I feel like a lot of those people are not like crazy talented, but they were obsessed about like this YouTube stuff. Like, I probably, like when I watch like I show speed old live streams, their thumbnail and stuff are looking really sucks, to be honest. Like, but then he is obsessed with this. He keep doing it. He keep doing it, no matter what people said, and what no, even no matter what his parents said. Like, his mom, his mother didn't really support him at that point. I remember, and because obsession. I remember it's a line from a film. I forgot. Obsession always beats talents, and when I saw I Show Speed, when I saw like Mr. Beast, that's the real example of obsession beats talents. Because when I see Mr. Beast, he looks like, mm, I don't want to really judge, but he looks awkward. He's not like those type of like extroverted hosts. He sometimes looks really awkward, and it doesn't really sometimes doesn't really comfortable watching him when he give us like his awkward face. But because of the obsession, he would do it every day. The only thing he thinks about is YouTube. So, and that's become his work. So he beats everyone. He beats everyone that are like, like TV hosts and everything like that. Everyone who really trying to, not really, but everyone who are talented but not obsessed enough, right? Those people are who have this obsession, really obsession and consistency. Yeah, yeah. I'm really working on that. Yeah, because when I see ISO speed, like for real, man. Like he's funny. He is funny. Not gonna lie, he's funny. Like every time I watch his video, I laugh. But then, the technicality of YouTube. You have to make this thumbnail, title and thumbnails. You need to make a great SEO and stuff, like the marketing side of YouTube. You have to understand that, and I don't think like ISO speed understand that when he was like younger. And doesn't I don't think he just I feel like he just like me when I was a kid. Like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. I'm just gonna make a video. But then the difference is me and ISO speed. He was already like obsessed with YouTube, and me at that time was like, no, I don't really obsess. I want to be an animator, and I just abandoned this YouTube stuff. Abandoned this YouTube stuff, and it was like one of the regret that I have in my life. Like I stopped making videos when I was 14 or 15, and now I'm 25. Like, you know, coming back again for my little dreams, big dreams when I was a kid. So that's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic, to be honest, but yeah, that's life. Man, this is probably the worst building you'll ever seen in your life. Fuck. Okay, my plan was like to make a fence here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I already have a fence. I stole it from the villager. Yeah. Just gonna make a fence like here, like this. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So I don't wanna have like a roof here. So it's just gonna be like admiring this. Right. Let's go. Okay. Sorry if it's not as peaceful, because I'm not like whispering or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Really. Oh, my back hurt. Oh my god. Oh my god, my back hurt. Sorry for that. It's becoming like a funny video. So yeah, this video is gonna be like my first, and hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna make another video because like it's like a free day for me. And I will make another video tomorrow, and hopefully I upload it like the next day after I upload this video. All right, let's sleep. Oh my god, respawn point set. Imagine like I'm your friend, like when you're laying in bed and with your friend, and your friend is next to you, and he just doesn't stop yapping. Just imagine that. We're like, this is this type of vibe that I'm giving you guys. That I'm not like some kind of like really professional podcaster or like go to sleep type of stuff, but I'm just here just to distract you from sleeping, to make you feel like, oh, don't go to sleep. Uh, you know, like the sleepover guy when you all want to sleep, and there's this one guy who doesn't really want to sleep and just wants to talk to you. I feel like I'm giving that vibes, like yapping everything you want to say. And probably there's a point where I talk about like my love life in this video or next video. It is really like that type of vibes, like laying in bed with friends and sleepover. Uh, yeah, my goal was to make that house first, since it was peaceful. So didn't really have anything to do. I'm just gonna enjoy all this. Yeah. Okay. Underwater. I'm under the water. All right. That's racist. Well, I'm from Indonesia though, so it's not racist. Well, I don't know. What am I talking about? I'm sorry. So, fun fact that Indonesia have like the lowest currency. Not really the lowest, but it's really low than the US one. The dollar. Like we have this rupiah. So like 1,000 rupiah is not 1,000. Let's just say like uh $1 is like 15 or 16,000 uh rupiah. And with 15 rupiah you could get like a food, like a real food, like with rice, chicken and stuff. But then when in America with $1 you don't really get a lot, right? You probably got like soda and stuff. And in Indonesia you could get a lot of stuff with just $1. And then and then the good things about like when you work in Indonesia, when you live in Indonesia but you work and you get paid with dollar, you definitely becoming like that's more than minimum wage. It's just a $60 is already like 1 million rupiah for us. $60, like imagine $60, 1 million rupiah for us is pretty much a lot. It's for you guys like $60. It's not really like crazy things, right? For us, it's already like really. It's pretty good, It's pretty good. You could buy like cell phones. You could buy cell phones and low end cell phones. But to get that 1 million rupiah, there's a lot of people uh, uh, only got 1 million rupiah only for a month. You work for a month and then you got basically $60, and that's crazy, right? Like you work in America probably like well, I don't know, but it's definitely bigger than Indonesian wage. You got paid like you work 1 month and you only got paid like um $120. That's crazy in Indonesia. You only got that. And sometimes the thing is like that our teacher or even in only 1 month they only got 1 million rupiah. And that's crazy, to be honest, if you think about it. It's teacher, and that's really low. Like it's below minimum, right? And that's why like a lot of people in Indonesia wants to work outside from Indonesia, especially in US. I've been looking for a project where or like a studio to for me to work from home where I get paid with dollar. And uh, and it's not really easy because they don't really have that type of work because it's gonna be like a hard stuff, and the only things that I could think of is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a career out of YouTube, right? Like everyone else, and yeah, I'm doing that, and this is one of the attempts, the one of the opportunity that I try to open, right. I want to put myself in that lucky position, whatever it is, like making Minecraft videos, making cinematography videos, filmmaking, basically, or essay or psychology, and that's and the point and the most important thing is I love doing it. If I don't like doing it, what's the point? Right? If I don't like doing it, it's oh no, this is first blanks. Okay, whatever. What's the point, right? And okay, and I really like making YouTube videos. Especially like the filmmaking one, and this also, it's peaceful in the middle of the night. Me and myself playing Minecraft while talking about stuff that I didn't really talk about with anyone else. It's really fun. It's really good for me, for my mental health, and it's for you guys to fall asleep, I guess. But yeah, trying to make this house like a big houses. After that, uh, yeah, I need that. Okay, like that. Okay. Where's the door? Hold the door. Yeah. This is some ugly ass house, man. Yeah, it's really ugly. Pretty much it's really ugly. Oh my god. Like I'm sorry if you really if you really watch this for the gameplay, I make like oh my god. I don't know what to say. It's pretty shameful. Yeah, I'm gonna make a farm right now. Make a hole like this. Okay. Oh, I have a stone though. Oh yeah, I need to find iron. Okay, that's cool. Even though there's no monster, I need to find a coal. Hmm, where can I find a coal? There's a lot of it on that. I feel like we should find like a cave system here, so it much easier. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I feel like there's the place. Coal? No, no, not coal. I want to find some iron though. Oh, that's a coal right there. Oh, there's an iron one. Yeah, there's some iron. Oh, I don't have pickaxe. Oh, here you go. Only one. Yep, only one. Yep, only one. Let me go there. Bro, I thought it was a cave. Let's explore a little bit more. Before, like, we saw a lot of cave, but now we're just like freaking finding it like This is a cave though. I don't know if I'm gonna survive there, but salmon. Okay, let's go here. I hope there's a. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, let's go. Damn, I cannot see. I can't see anything. Sorry if you guys cannot see anything. Probably gonna adjust the. Gonna adjust the brightness here. I'm sorry, I can't even see anything, to be honest. Okay. There's no coal here. I should have find coal first, then go down here. Like, damn, this is. Believe me, I'm a veteran on this game, but I don't know. It's just so distracting to. Oh, there's a coal. Like when you're multitasking and you're just like automatically like when you're driving and you just somehow becomes automatic on stuff on driving. Okay, we have torch here. Put it here. All right, let's go. Let's go explore it. Nothing here. I've been here. Okay. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. I really want to make this series to be like some kind of therapy for me and people who watch this. If you have like some anxiety or like when you're not confident at stuff, I really want to try to piece out the storyline there, because I don't know, like I've been really into self-improvement lately, because my content was also about self-improvement, and I learn a lot since I'm doing a lot of research on that topic, and it definitely helps me a lot in real life, like my confidence get higher, it gets better, like I used to be so shy about you know putting myself out there. Oh, look at this. Mm. I used to be really shy about that, like even um raising my hand in a class, I couldn't do that when I was younger. I feel like, oh, people will judge me if I'm wrong, people will look at me different if I'm wrong, and it's really budging me, to be honest. But now oh, what is this? But now I realize that sometimes it was just in my head, and yeah, and one thing that I learned is like a greatness the cause of greatness is embarrassment. Every time, whatever it is, you try to be a boxer, people, you will be embarrassed. You try to be a good YouTuber, especially YouTuber, you'll get embarrassed. People will talk about you in a group chat, whatever, and and that's okay. This because that's is the cause of greatness, and of course, greatness come with a cost. But then, when you understand that this is the way, you become immune for that. You become immune to that, and that's really really good. If you already like feeling like, oh yeah, yeah, whatever people say, I don't really care. And sometimes, especially for this case, for like my YouTube stuff, probably some people already know that I'm a YouTuber. My classmate or anything like that, from people from Indonesia. They probably put my video in a group chat and they would talk about like, oh, Rafi sounds like a different person. They probably yeah, they probably talk about me like, oh yeah, he looks like a different person. Oh, is he fake? He's cringe, whatever. But they a lot of time they also wants to become a YouTuber. Like, I remember one of my friend was talking about like, oh, this guy is a failed YouTuber. This guy is a failed YouTuber, and then I remember like when I was like younger, he really wanted to join uh our friend group because we're at that time we're making a YouTube video and he wants to be famous too. And now when he's not doing everything on YouTube and when he's failed doing stuff on YouTube, he would just talk shit about other people who is trying to, because he doesn't want to look bad. He doesn't want to look like, and that's the easiest that that's the easiest what is it, how do I put it, and that's the easiest way to putting it, you know. You do nothing and you justify it by talking shit to people who are actually trying, you know. Oh my god, where am I? Like, sorry, I hope it didn't hurt your head though. Okay, let me out, you know. Let me out. This is not a good spot. Let me out. This is ain't a good spot. Oh, I heard a cow here. Okay, that's pretty close. That's the cow. Oh, wow. That's our house. Yeah, a lot of time people are just covering their insecurities because, you know, everyone wants to be a YouTuber. And I remember there's this kid about like someone looking at their friends becoming a YouTuber. And this kid about like, hey, do you see that this guy uh, become making YouTube videos? And the other one said like, yeah, I saw him, you know. Isn't it weird, you know? Isn't it cringe? And then the other guy replied that, but that's what everyone's doing. No. And what's wrong with that, you know? And some people, and well, the point is like some people are just, you know, jealous. Not jealous. They're just, you know, always making fun because, oh my god, I'm struggling with my English here. Yeah. Some people are just you know, covering their insecurity, and because they don't do the YouTube stuff, they don't do what they want to do. They don't pursue their dreams. They would just mock people who pursuing dreams, who are actually trying. And those people who are mocking people are actually wants to be something too. Everyone wants to be something, but then some people are just there trying to mock people, and the other one is really are trying. And yeah, I'm so embarrassed that my English is bad right now. Like some of you probably Like I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. This is worse. This is really bad, you know. And yeah, I'm just yapping here, so I'm just trying, and hopefully you guys understand my English though. We're still finding trying to find gold. With its survival, it's already like swarm with a lot of zombies here. But then it's not. Wow. Okay, we got some iron, I guess. I don't know. Like this is already like 1 hour. Oh shit! It's already like 1 hour. 1 hour and a half, and I just finding like iron. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while. That not really. It's been a while, but it's more like the multitask really hurt. I thought no, not hurt, but I thought like it's going to be easy. Like oh, just play Minecraft and then talks about the things that I want to talk. Turns out like my brain like oh my god, I cannot focus. But yeah, the point of this video is to make you guys sleep and enjoying my weird ass weird ass journey. So yeah, we're not gonna be so serious in this video. The first video is always gonna be bad, but what's matter is I'm trying and I uh, I appreciate I value the effort. I value the process the same as like the finished product. Oh yeah, one thing that I learned about like all of this that you need to value your process as much as the finished product because you put a lot of effort into a lot of things and then you just a lot of time it's like the artist like me like I'm an artist like I'm a filmmaker. A lot of time I put a lot of effort and then one day when it's flop I just like move on really fast. I just like yeah whatever you know I don't really care. I try to be nonchalant a lot of time but then turns out like I didn't really appreciate myself. I didn't really appreciate my effort on 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 anything to be honest. Like I be like making some art and then look at that. I've been making some art and then one is not doing well and when 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 the film doesn't really do well or doesn't get accepted into film school film festival, I was just like yeah whatever, let's just move on and create another film. Not I'm not and I'm not putting effort on marketing on that video again. You know, let's just say I just put on Instagram story once and I would be like, yeah, that's it, you know. And I expect it to be like big. It just it just it's to be honest, I realized that it's so stupid, you know. We put a lot of effort and then we only put it on our story once and we expect it to be big. That's pretty delusional, right? Not pretty, yeah, pretty stupid to be honest. All right now we have the bucket, and then we're gonna start the farm here. Yeah, farm's gonna be here. I don't still remember though how to make farm, to make wheat and stuff. It's 12 a.m. if you're wondering. Like in my house, in my country, it's 1 a.m. and I'm still like playing this. I don't know, it's addicting, but like it's getting so late and it's not healthy. So we're probably gonna wrap this up. Like the first video, I don't think I would. I'm gonna make like 3 hours video. I don't think I can. But for the first video, I think this is really good. So I'm just gonna make some farm for the finish of this video. Not Yeah, it's farm, wheat farm. Yeah, and then probably next video we're gonna make some cow farm and sheep farm and all those like stuff. Oh my god, I don't really know how to. I'm sorry, I'm really suck at this. Wait, let's go. Okay, I only have one. What the heck? Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm kind of tired to be honest. It's already like midnight though. So this is it. Yeah, my home sweet home, my weird ass home. I hope you already asleep though. I hope you didn't listen to my weird ass rambling. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. For This is the first video, and hopefully I'm gonna make another video consistently, like every weekend, like 2 videos. Well, depending on like I don't know, like the US time. Yeah, probably like yeah. Today for me, today is Saturday. I probably gonna upload it a Saturday also when it's in America. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you want to talk about in this video. Let me give me suggestion for a topic. What should I talk about? You know, and suggestion for a game maybe, and what should I improve in this video. See you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, thank you. Goodbye.